There is nothing more important to a parent than to see their child happy. And that starts with finding the right partner. Problem is, most guys are losers.
That's right, and that's a clip from the trailer of the upcoming movie, Most Guys Are Losers. It stars Andy Buckley from the NBC hit show The Office. And what you might not know is that the movie is based off of a book with the same name, Most Guys Are Losers and How to Find a Winner.
The author who wrote the book, Mark Berzins, was on our show way back in 2015. There he is. Mark owns several bars in the Denver area and wrote a guidebook as a graduation gift for his daughter as she was heading off to college. Now, his brilliant idea for this book is a movie, and we are thrilled to welcome Mark and Andy back to the Morning Blend. They were here in January to shoot part of the movie right here in our studio. What's up, guys?
Good to see you guys.
Great to see you, gals, Molly and Tiffany. And Mark, hello, sir. Nice to see you're already drinking this early in the morning.
Mark, how are you? Are you so excited about this?
You know, as you might imagine, being a bar owner in COVID world has not been that great. So having Andy in the movie coming out has been a real lifeline for morale. So awesome.
How about for you, Andy? How about being an actor in this pandemic?
I've been doing a lot of Shakespearean monologues in the kitchen, and frankly, my wife is a little tired of it because I'm not particularly good at that sort of stuff. So I'm no John Gielgud.
Andy, people are still talking about your visit here to our studio. They were super excited about this movie because Mark has been to our studio a couple times before to talk about his books. But
yeah, so he's old hat.
Yeah, so we're used to him. But it was exciting for everybody to see you, especially bless you, especially all the people here who are Office fans. And you were so nice to answer people's questions. Is that, if people recognize you, does it tend to be because you were a part of that hit show?
Well, soon it's going to be because of Most Guys Are Losers, but sure, up until now, yes. Yes, it's 99.9% that's it, and the other little teensy percent is probably because I owe someone money and they say, hey, come here, you owe me $20, and I take off running.
It's pretty cool.
I mean, I'm not that fast.
You guys have, obviously you've got you've got Mira Sorvino. I mean, you wrote this book. It's now become a movie. Just take us a step back for people who aren't, remembering the history of this, Mark, and tell us a little bit about why you wrote the book and then how this movie became to be.
I have 3 of my 4 kids are daughters, and being in the business I'm in, I see a lot of relationships that go awry, and often because of poor behavior by the guy. And so I thought, what better love letter to my eldest daughter when she graduated high school than to send her off with a little homemade handbook with all of Dad's dating advice. And never thought it would lead to interest from a screenwriter, and really never thought that that it would lead to today and a movie in the can during a pandemic. It's just so cool.
It is cool, and we're looking at real life pictures, Mark, of your daughters, Caroline and Claire, and your wife, Margaret, who I've met. I have to know, people want to know, are the guys in their lives, are they winners or are they losers?
Are they approved?
I have to say, as the movie would note, the book worked. They both have,
the book worked, exactly.
Yeah. Andy's had a chance to meet these guys, and they're tremendous young men, and could not be more excited. My daughters are in good hands.
Oh, I love to hear that. Andy, what do you think in terms of, now you've obviously met Mark and spent a significant amount of time with him. What was the character study like, and how true to character are you with Mark?
He's certainly much more charming than I am. I'm number one. I have kids. I have, so I think that's an innate thing. I have sons, 2 sons, so no daughters, but you have that same protective quality over your children. So that's, I think all parents have that. So that's a given. And, I know he's a heck of a lot tougher than I am. He was a rugby player and all that. And I'm a golfer, which is not the toughest of sports. But I think just that innate, quality of how being a parent really, just kind of shines through. And then he's got a very good, subtle sense of humor, which I tried to toss in there, at different times, which hopefully comes out, and it seems to. So people are the folks that have seen the movie are really enjoying it quite a bit. And as you said, it's a sort of a great holiday Thanksgiving movie. So
I thought so too.
Hopefully many people think that.
Yeah, and I'd like to know from you, Mark, it was really nice of you to come to our studio and shoot here. We did an interview, there we are, with Andy for the movie, which is fun because we interviewed you a couple of times on our show. I'd love to know quickly just why you decided that you wanted to include us, because I know you've been to many talk shows around the country doing interviews. And then if you would really quickly talk about what, in your opinion, makes a guy a loser and what makes a guy a winner.
Well, I think of all the shows I did, I definitely had the most fun on Morning Blend, and so to me that was pretty key, and also the film itself. While we wanted to set it in Denver, it ended up being set in the screenwriter's hometown of Naperville, so just a little south of you all there. So we thought a little bit of that Midwest vibe would be smart too. And gosh, I have to say that getting this out there on a bigger scale, larger scale, especially having come through the Me Too movement, a lot of these things that have transpired since I first wrote the book, I just think it's really, really important that men should take responsibility for their behavior. And the reality is, it's a matter of, we know right from wrong. We know how to treat someone in a thoughtful way. And that is the real key to a relationship, is being thoughtful and putting the happiness of your partner before your own. And I hope the movie catches fire and maybe it starts a little renaissance of a little return to chivalry, perhaps.
I love that.
That sounds good.
Really cute. Andy and Mark, it was wonderful to talk to you this morning. Thank you so much for sharing your time with us, getting up early. Congrats on this movie. I hope it has huge success.
Congrats.
And we know
to you
the biggest
gals on
moment
this
of both
movie.
your lives
Molly,
is being on the
Tiffany,
Morning
come
Blend, so
on.
thank you.
And congratulations. It sounds like you got married recently.
I did, just about 2 weeks ago.
Congratulations.
Thanks.
A couple of weeks ago. Oh my goodness. Wow.
Yeah, Mark's met him.
He gets thumbs up.
Gets the thumbs up.
Thanks, you guys,
The
so much.
kahuna. The kahuna gives you the lead dog gives you the thumbs up.
That's a big deal. Thanks, you guys. Appreciate it.
Thanks, guys.
So the
Thank you very much.
Yeah, absolutely. The filmmakers are still in the film festival, part of this movie distribution process. So if you'd like to see Most Guys Are Losers, go to denverfilm.org. It'll cost you $15 to download it. All proceeds go back to Denver Film.